Hey guys, I just wanted to do another update from the office. This morning I already made my walkthrough through the collection, took some videos and photos. Everything is looking good, and yeah, the plants now have enough nutrients, so I want to cut back on the fertilizing already, and I want to focus on watering some more in the next months until the flowers are actually there. I want to avoid that they get into a situation where there's drought in the greenhouse, which can happen easily and very fast when the temperatures go up and the plants aren't outside. But I do not have the space to bring them all out and not the muscle energy to carry the big ones. So we will just move the plants that are flowering outside so we can film them. The smaller ones, everything that's too big will stay in the greenhouses. Yeah, and long term there will be a lot of restructuring in the greenhouses to make it work, because I no longer want to have different sizes besides each other, because they can shade the problems that, and you do not see them during winter. So there will be one greenhouse for the seedlings, one for the smaller or for the medium-sized plants, usually Candicans hybrids that are flowering early, and one for the large columnar ones. And this will also allow me to show them in a way that is educational. Right now, I for a long time I was just, I don't know, trying to maximize the space that I have, but at some point it becomes too difficult to compensate for all the black spots that you have where the light doesn't get, for all the humidity that gets caught. So this year we will reduce everything and to bring it to a manageable size again. I want to have fun with the channel. Everyone knows that my health isn't great, and I make sure to point it out in the videos, because I want everyone to know that we will decide every year if this is going to be the last season that I will film. And this year, I don't know, I'm pretty mad at the season already, because the ticks are coming back. Lots of problems with sunlight coming in too strong, that needs to be where you need shading. So and it's just difficult with the setup that I have, because you need to build stuff here to actually make a difference. You need to keep the area free of trees, but then you also create a problem for the plants that are not accustomed to the hard sunlight. So bringing plants from inside the house outside is in my opinion not doable unless you spend two months to shade them, or slowly start adjusting them, covering them, and that's actually the right way to do it. But it adds to my schedule, especially when this plants that end up in my cellar would be plants that I already sorted out. The good plants stay in the greenhouses, the really rare ones, and everything that I would put in my cellar is just stuff where I would regret putting it like on the compost, but it wasn't picked up, something like that, but in the next month, the flowering begins, and I need to function. I need to move forward, not get caught up in depression. And I notice it every day now around the Easter time. I had a difficult time over Easter. It was just, I don't know, the good memories hurt you the most sometimes. And just spending time and watching movies again, and it kind of led me to a darker place that I would want to get out again. So early morning we went out for the time that I have every day that I set aside for work. And yeah, looking good. I mean, we will have so many flowers, and I would just have to film them. And I gotta remind myself all the time, because my problem is I wanna do everything justice. I wanna do everything right, and then I pick up so many tasks at once, and with my health, it just comes to a point where it burns me out, and I want to avoid that. So I will focus on just filming, doing nothing but filming, and doing it right. And yeah, I think we can do that together this year. Maybe I will even go live, but I'm not sure, because it is just too chaotic sometimes when you have so many flowers at once, and it's not hard bodily work, but it adds up. You have to pollinate different plants. And this year will be the first time where I will reduce the workload with the pollinating. Not all plants will be pollinated anymore. I'm not under financial pressure to produce a lot of crosses. We can focus on making the great crosses together, and not too many, because that, with the seeds, it again led to me not being able to record all the videos. I see myself in the future as a film dude, as a video dude, taking photos too, but I want to film a lot. And yeah, that's what the future will bring for the channel. I think it will also bring success, unseen success. I've already been successful. We're going viral all the time, but I feel like the channel will be growing, and I'm ready for it, because I fought for it for a long time. I fought for it when I was sick, when I was too sick to walk to the mailbox, and I fought for it when I had great years, and I'm still here to fight for it, because this is a great hobby. This is what we are doing here, this whole community of breeders. We are doing it outside the commercial success. We're doing it for the love of the hobby. A lot of people look at the stuff that's going on there and just see a few videos, see a viral clip, but there's so much more that's behind it. People are struggling to make their life, their dream work and all, being not rewarded by social media, by the algorithms of garbage content that gets promoted, while actual artists that create these masterful plants, these I mean, they are actual breeders that make them, that walk around with the brush, pollinate every flower, and water them until they ripen, until the very end, until the seeds are there, and then they grow them again and show them again. That takes a lot of skill. Early cactus seedlings, it isn't so easy. A lot of good breeders have problem raising from seeds, and it's a constant. You're constantly learning, constantly forced to get better, step up your game, because right now there's a lot of good breeders out there, and I have so much love for this hobby, and I think it should be seen by the mainstream. It should have been seen by the mainstream 5 years ago, but now's the next best time to do that. And yeah, with the channel, I mean, I just want to tell the story. I don't know what it means. I'm just saying this. I don't know what it means, but when it's done, it will become clear. I've had great success, and I've had my moments of uncertainty, of doubt, but they are over now. I'm back, and I want to film this season, and I want to make it right. Avoid all the mistakes that I did in the past. I had great chances in the past that I didn't take, but now I will. And I want to do this every day, no matter what. And yeah, that's my mission this year, and I will be here to film it out. Maybe we will do a next season. Maybe we will. We will. if I can be bothered, if I can take it, if I can take the jungle here another year. I always think about that clip by Werner Herzog where he talks about the jungle, and I can so relate because I have this like strangling vine jungle that is growing everywhere, and it is so hard to do this what I do. And you always have to compensate. You have to learn about the environment. You have to become better and better and better. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So I'm not sure if I want to do this for like I don't even want to plan more than one season. And yeah, I think that's fair. I really like how Larry David approached the Curb Your Enthusiasm, the show. He's saying, and 1 year at a time. And I mean, you see what all is part of a season, of a Cactus season, and just filming it is a lot of work. So 1 year at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time, and it has gotten so much easier now. I'm sorry for having these little moments when I become emotional, but and I take my strength. It's pure emotional energy that I take, and it brings me outside again tomorrow. When I have a hard morning, when I have a hard day, and I don't want to contain it because I've numbed it down for years and it led nowhere. It brought me to the failure of my marriage, and I don't want to be numb. If there's problems, I want to take them. I want to take them head on. So yeah, sometimes I get too emotional. I'm sorry. It's just, I've been through a lot, and I do not want to hold it back because I see it as my strength to be an actual person in a sea of social media influencers. Everyone wants to be the next Kardashian, but nobody wants to be an actual artist and put the tears and the love into something. And yeah, that's my outro.